Previously, in the dungeon of the Mad Mage. The party, having met with the Emerald Dragon Tiralai, once more set about exploring the Willowwood. They sought one of the magic gates that the dragon had mentioned, hoping to secure potential passage from home. They followed the ruined, covered walkways in a northwesterly direction, eventually coming upon an ancient stone building. Within, they found the remains of a halfling, what looked to be a barricade, and a stone archway. One they believed they had seen the other side of before. Success. Satisfied with their discovery, but curious about the barricade, the party cleared the passage and found another tower to the north. This place was covered in webs, but the party decided to boldly investigate, even though Bones could sense that there were creatures nearby. They made their way into the stone building and were promptly swarmed by a horde of giant spiders, as well as creatures they had never seen before. Purple arachnid humanoids. It was a vicious fight. The ettercaps, the purple arachnids, worked well in concert with the giant spiders, letting the spiders bind the party in webs while the ettercaps attempted to notably choke the life from their victims. There was a point where the party's spirits began to flag and there was some concern, but eventually the arachnids were defeated. As the remaining spiders fled back into the forest, the party realized that they had no real motivation to continue exploring, and decided that it was time to head back and meet with Willow. Soon enough, they found themselves in the Archdruid's throne room once more, in conversation with Willow and Halaster. The party started by reporting their deeds to Willow. The defeat of the Cloakers, the defeat of the giant spiders, and even their battle with the Werebat tribe and Mobar. Willow didn't react with astonishment or anything, but she seemed pleased by the party's work. In response, she somehow got rid of the fog that permeated the woods, at least around the party. The party began to ask about the sword and the altar. Halaster and then Willow responded relatively candidly, telling the party that the sword had once belonged to Willow's former lover, Yinark, and that it had been placed upon the altar as a seal against the powers of Malar. Willow also told the party that she did not think that the altar truly needed to be sealed, and that the sword's investment had merely been an opportune way for Yinark to be rid of the blade. When questioned whether the blade was cursed, Willow stated it was not, though depending on the person, they might consider wielding the sword a curse. Apparently, the weapon was sentient. Willow made it clear that she had little concern for the blade. It seemed she believed its fate was its own. Still, as the party made it clear that they were interested in investigating the sword further, Willow proposed a deal. The party had previously asked for Willow's protection in utilizing the magic gates on this floor of the dungeon. Willow had suggested that she would consider it. She now stated that if the party intended to investigate the Moonblade Zilaretsko, they should return to her afterwards, and she would then give the party her judgment on protection. The party agreed, and promptly headed back towards the ruins of the Cult of Malar. They realized that their presence was noted upon entering the place, but the Werebats did not interfere with their passage. Swiftly arriving back at the tabernacle with the altar and sword, the party set about investigating the place. Eventually, Ashes quested towards the blade with his mind, and he felt a connection, but something blocked it. Matashtai tried aiding him, using his telepathy to channel the connection, and it did seem to enhance things, but not enough to break through the barrier. Seeing no other option, Ashes resolved himself and grabbed the sword. It pulled free with ease, and then the altar split with a resounding crack. A rent in existence opened in front of the altar, and a massive reptilian beast was hurled into the space, shattering the rooftop and unleashing a primal roar that shook the party to their core. Sword in hand, the barrier gone, Ashes heard within his mind, "Oh, you fucked up now, young pup." Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.